Alright, it's 7 a.m. on Saturday, August 28th, and I'm in Fort Collins, beautiful Fort Collins, Colorado. And I've had this day circled on the calendar for a long time. It's day 2 of Overland Expo Mountain West edition, and I have never been to one of these. If you're unfamiliar and you're watching this, it's basically a convention for overlanding, all things overlanding. And so I am very excited, as you can tell. And it's only about 20 minutes away from where my sister lives in Fort Collins, which is the expo is in Loveland, Colorado. So I'm gonna get some gas, grab some coffee, and make the short commute. Right, it's 8 o'clock and I'm out in the parking lot heading towards the event. And there's a huge line. I already bought my ticket online, so hopefully I get to skip it. We'll see, but I can't wait to get in there. It's already awesome out here in the parking lot just alone. There's already so many really cool rigs and stuff, so I can't wait to see what's inside. So I'm into the event and it really is like heaven on earth. So my plan today is to just walk around in the morning and check out a lot of the booths, and then I've got a lot of hopefully classes this afternoon or seminars that I've signed up for. So if I'm understanding things correctly, I'll get to go to those. So for now, I'm just gonna walk around and I'll try to turn the camera around and show you guys some of my favorite things that I see throughout the course of the morning.
Sun affected if I leave it out?
All right, so it's all downhill from here. One of the goals that I had today was to meet the guy that inspired me to do this whole channel and do this whole road trip, and that's his rig behind me, the Revel that he uses now, alongside with Orangey, his JKU Jeep Wrangler. And I saw him driving in, so I had to stop and bug him for a few minutes, and they couldn't have been any nicer. Chris Shantz and his girlfriend Shannon, and they're at Venture Forward, Venture the number 4 WD. And if you like these videos that you're watching of mine, go watch the real thing, which is Venture Forward, because that's what inspired me to do this. So all downhill from here, and I'm gonna go check out more stuff in the grounds.
It's $250 off all of the regular price items right now. The regular timer is
All right, just had an amazing couple of hours walking through and checking out some amazing rigs, and also visiting a lot of the suppliers or companies that I use their products on my trip, and also got to meet a couple of my YouTube heroes, so I was fanboying it up pretty good back there. Anyway, getting on about lunchtime, so I'm gonna go grab some lunch in the Xterra, and then this afternoon try to do a lot of those classes that I signed up for. So it's after lunch and I'm just taking a break to try to get in the shade a little bit because it is over 90 degrees and it's super hot out. But I just wanted to comment on how amazing it is to see a lot of the people that influenced me to kind of get started with this whole thing. And earlier today I got to meet Grant from Arkansas Off-Road, and he was one of the very first YouTube channels that I started to watch. And then just a few seconds ago I was attending a class. In the background I could see Brad from Trail Recon, which is another one of the shows that I watched on YouTube that got me into this whole thing. And so I bolted over and got a picture with him and talked to him and his family for just a few minutes. And all of them, all the people that I've met so far today, couldn't be any more gracious and kind. And so it's just added to that special quality of this day. So anyway, I'm gonna go mix it up and walk around a little bit more, and then I got a couple of classes on overlanding in Europe later on today that I'm attending.
I hope so, so they'll be there. So yeah, so that's where you want to look at, you know, having someone, you know, having it built for you. You don't have to have the whole thing built, but you can go in and subcontract out parts of that build.
I love turning on the burner. So fun. So we're gonna throw a little bit of oil in here. All right. So our burst tomato goat cheese dip looks a little bit like this. Come back quickly. Nice and warm.
I don't even like
All right, well, let's go. We are the Haltom family. We go by the handle of Famagogo. We have been traveling full time for working on our 8th year right now. We've had all kinds of vehicles from, Kathy and I started out probably venturing together in a Honda Civic with all kinds of stuff strapped to the roof. And we'd rip the muffler off every time we went to Utah. And then we moved into Toyota pickups of various ones, and then to Winnebago, more traditional RVs with the small ones. And then into Winnebago Rebel, which is like this guy. And this is a 2018 Winnebago Rebel. This is what we took to Europe. But we kind of felt like North America, we'd been around the country a bunch, done Alaska, done all the states except for Hawaii, and we felt like we'd not seen everything. There's definitely still a lot of great places to go and see, but we wanted to kind of reach out a little further to North America and maybe see what else there was.
Most of the countries that we went to, France was a piece of cake, Norway was amazing. And then you could even find little places like that. Some of the countries that we went to had a right to camp law, which meant that as long as you were away from a building, like 100 meters away, you could actually cross fences and go through pastures, as long as you left it the way that you found it, didn't disturb the livestock or the crops.
So it's getting on 5 o'clock and I just got out of all my classes. Had a really great time. What an amazing day. If you're ever near any of these Overland Expos, I suggest going if you're into this at all. There's 3 of them usually in every non-pandemic year. One in the east, one in Mountain West, and one in the west. So unbelievable day, learned a ton, was inspired, left, right, and center, and it's a perfect way to bookend this overland adventure gap year of mine. So again, thanks for watching and thanks for your support, and hope you're happy and healthy and well wherever you are.